walrus saved your life? Why are you doing this?
Are you really mourning your humanity? I don't understand. Who in the hell would want to be human?
From writer, director, and podcaster Kevin Smith.
I'm so scared. This guy wants to turn me into an animal or something.
This autumn.
I don't want to die in Canada.
Tusk.
You a foot guy? Well,
no,
yeah, me neither.
Could care less about the foot unless it's clubbed. I'm unwilling to comment on any breastfeeding topics. Do you have to write it down, or is your assistant expected to keep tabs on your toilet paper? Oh
I'm
my
checking
god!
the roll, the indignity of it all.
Oh my god! Tell him, Steve Dave.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Tell 'em Steve Dave. You're going to hear a little bit of rustling and talk in the background as there are people here.
Store is open for operations.
No blue language. We all know that's
Not for
what that
another
means.
25 minutes.
25 minutes till I can curse, huh?
Yeah. Can you make it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Oh, boy.
I'm just going to say it right now, guys. How do you feel about doing a live Tell 'em Steve Dave during New York Comic Con?
Oh, I would be totally for it.
How about you, Walt?
Why? What brings this up?
Yeah. It's coming up.
People will be there.
A lot of people will be there.
And who's gonna plan it and get it all done?
I got managers now, buddy. I'll just throw it to them.
Tell him Steve Dave has a manager?
Well, I have a manager, so tell him Steve Dave has a manager. So I'll just throw it to them, have them set it all up. We ain't got to do nothing but breeze on in and do the show.
All right.
Yeah?
All right.
All right. Well, there you go. I'll have details shortly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, how I hate that chime, that door chime.
That's old school, tell him Steve Dave. That
that's
chime,
true.
though.
Yeah.
People haven't heard it in a couple years.
Do you remember the time you got pissed off and like slammed the phone on the floor?
Yeah.
And broke it?
Good times.
Yeah. How you guys doing?
Tell him Steve Dave.
What's the word?
I want to ask you guys: have you guys got any new albums, any new music that you're excited about?
Yeah. What do you got?
What do you got?
Me? I just got the new John 5 album. He's the guitarist for Rob Zombie.
Right.
I like it.
You like it?
I like it a lot.
Now,
I love his guitar playing.
Does he sing, or is it just a dude in his axe?
Just a dude in his axe.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. He did. I can't remember what's the name of the album again. I just bought it yesterday. I'll pimp it out.
Oh, nice.
What's up?
Did you put that song at the end of last week's episode?
It should have been on there. I told old Declan. So
all right.
Let's see, John 5. I tweet from time to time with my buddy Piggy D.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, I'm really glad that Zombie isn't one of those guys that's like, you can't do outside projects. Like, I think Metallica's kind of like that, right?
I don't know.
Like, that the other dude, the last bassist, was doing too much outside work with his other band or whatever.
You like that.
So
you like that you want to give people who are in your crew, you want to give them artistic freedom to spread their wings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Careful with that X, actually. Yeah, that's the name of it.
Careful with that axe.
Yeah.
All right.
I like that.
Prize pick.
That's my pick. Careful with
What's it
that
called?
X, John 5.
Careful with that axe,
Yeah.
John 5. Any new music?
Yeah. New Tom Petty came out 2 weeks ago. Hypnotic Eye.
Oh, for fuck's
Digging
sake.
it? Digging it?
I am digging it. I am. It's
He hasn't fallen into that category of like, I just can't listen to new Petty. I just gotta listen to old Petty.
Every album that comes out is good.
That's all right.
It's so rare, right?
Oh, it's a rare breed that can pull that off.
It's consistent style. In fact, a lot of the reviews for it were like, it sounds more like their earlier albums than anything they've done lately. So,
how old is he now? He's got to be old, right?
He's in his 60s.
Yeah.
Still sounds pretty good. I saw him recently.
I picked. I mean,
what do you got?
I picked up an unbelievable album on Bandcamp. It's called J. Sarge. If you're listening,
really?
Yeah.
You put out an album?
Yeah. It's the essential collection of themes and intros created by Jay Sargent for Tell 'em Steve Dave. Here's where I'm hoping that you still are happy that someone in your crew is.
I'm not so crazy about this. Where's my percentage?
I like this.
It's all here, from the weekly intros to such classics as Booty Time and the original music for 1 True 3. May it rest in peace. Included are both themes from Overkill, Fat News, Heard Around the Walter Cooler, and the intro of Puck Nuts, because every album needs to have one track you skip, right? And this collection also includes the rare and previously unreleased Giddim's Machete from one of the episodes. I don't know if you were aware of this. You weren't here one day, but Giddim told the story about walking around with a machete.
Yeah, me and we put it together. Me and J. Sarge.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know, for some reason J. Sarge is telling me we never used it on the show. So this is a rare. And maybe, hey, you know what, Dak? Maybe you could play a clip from Giddim's Machete.
What is it called? What's the album called?
It's called J. Sarge. If you're listening.
Actually, I mean, when I say me and J. Sarge did it to put it together, he put it together and sent it to me, and I was like, "Oh, I like this, and I would take this out or shorten that up."
That's what a
Am I like a co-writer?
You're like
I can't believe I didn't get a co-writing
You're like that
credit.
dude who did this, Rick Rubin.
Oh yeah,
You're like the new Rick Rubin for J. Sarge.
Why don't I? How do you spell it? Because
it may not be up there because he told me he wanted to make sure we would approve it and allow it to go up. But I told him that I would read it, the copy this week.
Okay.
It features original cover art by at Ditko Von Kirby. The album will be for sale at remildiumtheorybandcamp.com for the low price of $3.
I guess we'll have to just tweet out that link.
Yeah. How do you say that?
Remedial M-Theory.
Well, that's irony.
Remedial M.
Remedial. What's that after remedial? What's that little thing there? Is that an underscore or overscore?
That's a dash.
That's a dash.
That's just a dash, buddy. Is everything okay with you?
You seen a keyboard?
Did somebody break a fucking thermometer in here or something?
That's the technical term for that thing. That's just a dash.
Yeah, that's it, buddy.
So go to remedial-theorybandcamp.com and I guess type in J. Sarge, if you're listening.
Wow, how much is he charging?
$3 to get.
That's it?
Yeah, to get 11 tracks.
On. Really, what he should have done is made that 5 and cut us in. But whatever. Hey, 3 is good. 3 is good.
Right? I mean, you got to support the Sarge.
You have to, without question. For $3, it's like every ringtone you ever need for the rest of your life.
Yeah, somebody said, Declan texted me the other day. He said, since Quinn was like, hey, make a ringtone of this, there's now somebody making ringtones, so the floodgates have opened.
You didn't put a splash to it?
We missed the ringtone. We missed the ringtone market, I think.
People still need ringtones?
I don't think so. That's why I was like, just let them do
what?
it. Like, who cares? 90s? No. I mean, listen to your ringtone. You still got. Oh boy. So what do we talk about this week? I don't read the news anymore. I was wondering.
You got any ads this week?
Maybe let me text the guy and find out. I don't know if I'm any happier for it or not that I don't read the news at all anymore. I didn't know about this Ferguson thing until somebody told me.
Yeah, all the unrest. I don't know about anything.
And if you don't know anything about it, certainly Tell 'em Steve Dave is not the place then to talk about it.
No.
How do you spell that?
You're still battling with that?
Just go to @TellHimSteveDave.
You going to tweet that for J. Sarge Q?
Sure. You go to @TellHimSteveDave, which Brian runs. You go to @BQQuinn, which I run, and we'll get the link out to you guys.
For the Sarge.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's been a loyal Army ant for a long time now, right?
Yeah.
I can't believe we've never met him.
You haven't met him?
No, where does he live?
He lives in Utah.
Jay Sarge, I'm going to be in Salt Lake. I'm going to be in Salt Lake City, Utah, on the Tenderloins bus tour.
He needs a place to stay.
No, I have a place to stay. But if you want to
They're
come,
talking about Jay Sarge.
yeah.
Not to sleep in the bus.
If you want to come, buddy, I got some tickets with your name on it. We'll do it up.
Everyone else is like 10 minutes dedicated to fucking Jay Sarge. Free tickets, free albums.
I think it would make them want to aspire to, be more
Jay
involved.
Sarge.
Yeah. Jay Sarge came to the table with something.
There were people that early on tried to unseat him. They would send me theme songs.
Yeah.
And be like, yeah, fuck that, fuck Jay Sarge. Check this shit out.
That kept him hungry back then. Now he's complacent and fat.
I just can't, you fat bastard. I don't know, I've never seen him. I just can't imagine the opening theme being anything but that.
No. It's perfect.
You don't change a Tonight Show theme.
You do not.
Right?
They did. Well, plenty of times they did.
Once you get a new host, though.
Yeah.
So once we're gone and Ming and Mike take up the Tell 'em Steve Dave mantle, imagine the outrage.
Oh, that's a scenario that I'm sure the ants right now are bumping into each other and vomiting and defecating. Right, everybody who's listening right now just lost all control of their bowels. It's a possibility.
A mass shitting. What do you? I know what I can ask you about, Q, because I was curious. There's been some detractors.
Of me?
Out there. No, not of you. This
so self-conscious.
What's going on?
Here's the difference. Like,
What happened?
like if he was saying that, I would have been like, who? What me?
I'm the only one at the table. I would not assume that the detractors were talking about me.
This ice bucket water challenge, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
You take I just learned of it a couple days ago. Mm-hmm. You take a bucket of ice water and you dump it over your head for awareness of Lou Gehrig's disease, I guess it is. And if you don't do it, if somebody challenges you, if they're like, I challenge you to do it. If you don't do it within 24 hours, you got to send the ALS $100.
Yes.
Has anyone challenged you to do it? Because I've heard that we've been challenged many times.
I've gotten 100 of them.
So do you have to pay $100 every time?
No,
do you
I don't think
or
so.
is it
And I've
just
had like guys from like the Green Bay Packers, like football players and stuff like that, have challenged the Impractical Jokers. We've got some like people do it. I got to be honest with you, I'm not even going to donate the money. I didn't ask to be involved in this.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
So you're a detractor then?
No.
I would imagine now that the charity organization doesn't want anybody to do it though. Mm-mm. So everybody who's sitting there,
they definitely do. It's on their website.
Yeah.
But they don't want people. No, but they don't want people to actually take the challenge though. They want people to say, "I'm not going to do it."
Well, they definitely want people making the videos and posting to raise awareness because it is. I mean, did you hear the difference in numbers? Did you hear this yet? Because I got this figure. Last year, they raised $2 million. This year, because of this, already so far this year, they've raised $18 million just because of this. So they're just...
Good thing, man.
They're just happy. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's great.
Do you think people are posting videos of themselves when they take the challenge and it's really not ice water? It's just like lukewarm water?
There's been some accusations. Somebody's accusing me of it today.
I can tell you for a fact that I did
That cheap bastard did it.
Q. Let me give you an update.
Dude's on TV. He can't fucking donate the money.
Oh, it's him and Zen Librarian dumping water on themselves. And
she wearing like a white T-shirt or something?
No, that's what I said. She should have worn like a white.
So he would give the money up.
Looking hot. No.
No, of course. Giving money up doesn't bring any attention to you.
Can Tell 'em Steve Dave just donate the money right now?
Yeah.
Can I? Do I have your blessings to donate the money
$100
to the
absolutely?
What's it to the ALS?
To the ALS, yeah.
ALS.
Okay, it's done. Now, do I have to prove I donate it?
Yeah.
No, because I'm going to.
Yeah, you
No, I'm going to.
I know. Well, I tweeted earlier today because I saw some detractors online, and I'm not about shenanigans. I'm not about horseplay. I don't like it. But it's like if it's raising awareness, there's no reason to get angry about it. Some people are angry.
All right, well, why'd you bring it up? I thought you were getting angry.
Ice bucket? No, I'm not angry. Ice bucket donations reach 53 million.
That's insane. That's a lot of money.
Whoever thought of this, they should get them on working for other charities.
Well, it's funny you should say that because that person died.
Oh, really? Was it like a heart attack when they had ice water dumped on them?
No, it was something. Let's see, Ice Bucket Challenge creator. No.
It's funny how things just catch on, though, right?
Yeah.
It's just weird. Like, you wonder why this has the legs to capture the
You
interest.
get celebrities like Ming Chen involved, and then everybody just wants to do it.
It is pretty terrible. ALS Ice Bucket Challenge co-founder Corey Griffin drowns at age 27.
Oh.
Philanthropist who was instrumental in making the ALS Ice Bucket
Did this
Challenge
just happen?
fundraising. Yeah. Go viral, has died after drowning in a diving accident off the coast of Nantucket.
That sucks.
August 16th.
Wow.
What a legacy, though.
Yeah. Like right before he had
This
this
is one of
accident.
those things, though, that like can be forgotten tomorrow. Though this
will
is a fad.
Oh, it's a total fad.
Yeah, of course.
But
But
one
it
of
doesn't
those-
matter, though. But I'm just saying. But like, I don't know if you could call it a legacy yet. Q.
I think, though, that what's going to happen is, because this was so successful, you'll see variations of this theme going forward.
Like buckets of piss.
No, not necessarily buckets of piss, but like just tag you're it type charity.
Would Ming
things.
do the bucket of piss challenge?
Ming would do if he's guaranteed at least
If
3
it's a
YouTube.
librarian's urine, maybe.
Oh, that would be great. Over the course of a week, she pisses into a bucket.
It's all like milky and cloudy by the time it gets to him.
I would donate for that.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
I wouldn't take the Zen Librarian Piss Challenge.
I think if you can promise him a YouTube audience of 4 or more people, Ming will have anything dumped on his
Those are
head.
get 'em numbers. Those are drunk story time numbers, baby. That's got to get crazy.
I fucking had a text exchange with Get Him the other day because we were supposed to shoot today at Monmouth
Yeah,
Race.
he told me.
It got canceled, but he was overly concerned that I not call him Get Him. He's like,
Yeah, this is always a concern of his when you mix work and get 'em.
He has a double life. He goes, they call me Gadget there, which I think he's mentioned before on this show.
Gadget, where do they call him?
At the racetrack he works at.
Oh, why?
He's got a lot.
He's
Probably
got
a lot.
fucking a light up hat with his stupid name on it. What do you
Is
think?
Gadget worse, sexier than Get 'em? Get 'em just
They're about
sounds
equal.
special. Gadget sounds like you're
Inspector Gadget.
like you're like
douchebag,
you got something going on.
Yeah.
which he doesn't.
This is the most new listener unfriendly episode ever, huh? So far.
Is everything so inside?
Yeah. I like it.
Not the Ice Bucket Challenge, because for this
that's a good
Halloween, you can go as the Ice Bucket Challenge costume, where you have fake water and I mean, who the fuck?
There you go.
Wow. Somebody did that?
And somebody's going to carry a
we
bucket
suppo-
around
yeah.
over their
It
head.
says we suppose.
There have been some good videos
you
of
can buy
like
it for $40.
of like hot young girls dumping water on each other. So there's that. Like something good has come of it.
Let's see. Hot Girls Ice Bucket
Yeah.
Challenge.
What do you got?
Let's see what we can find.
I've seen some, so I know they're out there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You sure that was the Ice Bucket Challenge you're watching?
Might have been the piss challenge.
Scat porn?
Yeah, I dumped water on, but I just don't want to do it
On
myself.
those sites you only look at when you're in the library?
Yeah.
Chased out.
I can't track it. Yeah, anything come up?
Yeah, this girl's pretty.
Yeah.
She's a pretty lady.
It's good, why not?
You know what I don't like is like there was one where the dude is, okay, here goes a lady. All right, she dumps the water on her head. Like I saw somebody do it. I think they may actually have challenged us.
Yeah.
And takes doesn't just dump the water over his head. Takes all the time to put the ice cubes in. It's like a minute and a half. You gotta get in there, dump the water, and go. They're all like, what is the? I don't understand what the big deal is.
It's a shock to the system.
It's cold. That's it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's fun. I mean, why not?
Good times.
Why not?
All right.
Oh,
If-
boy.
If you have to question this much, you've reached the point.
I need to start reading the news more and figure out other shit.
Oh, here's Benedict Cumberbatch doing it.
Who's he? He's Doctor Who guy? Sherlock Holmes?
They said he did it naked.
Oh, he one-upped Ming for sure.
There you go.
Was Ming was not naked?
Nah.
It looks like he did it a few times.
I did out in front of the store.
Of course, he wanted to be recognized as who he was doing it as.
That's true. He couldn't possibly do it in his backyard or
Of
something.
course not.
That would be silly.
That would be pointless.
Let me see if I look up Ming if he's on here. We can all watch it together.
He's on.
Yeah, Yeah, that would be like a tree falling in the woods. Like, who gives a fuck, right? If no one's there to see
Right.
it.
Ming has to do it right in front of the stash so people get the connection.
Right.
Oh, that's Ming Chen doing
Oh,
this
there's Ming
challenge.
Chen. Oh, he's on TV. It makes it 10 times better.
What are you typing? Ming Chen Ice Bucket?
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, yeah,
With
here it
Ming
is.
Chen and Samantha Quintus, Sam and Ming show. Here they are.
What's
yeah,
this on
see?
YouTube?
Yeah, this is on YouTube. And whoever held the camera's a fucking douche because they
Yeah,
held
turn
it
it
the
to
wrong way.
turn it sideways. You fucking dope. Not
No,
you,
right?
them.
No, I mean,
Oh,
at
there
least
you
it
go.
looks a little bigger this way.
Is that show even still on?
Oh, no.
Sam and
A
Ming
lot of
show?
Clicking. Is this me? I hear like a...
Well, the music is pretty loud from over there. I've noticed.
I'll let you guys... Oh, let me check that. They gotta talk for a fucking half hour before they just do it.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, they're still donating the money as well, though. It sounds like.
Oh, are they? Well, there you go.
Well, I take it back, Ming.
We take back everything we
Take
ever
back
said.
every
about it.
hurtful thing I ever
What are
said.
they? What are they pouring? Like natty ice in there? They're pouring beer into the bucket.
Oh, my God. It's like a whole fucking production.
Yeah,
There you go. They just challenged you, boys.
I'm not doing.
And we're
it.
going to answer it with $100.
Yeah, we'll just donate the $100.
I had an idea for doing it, but I couldn't get the special effects that I needed, which was my skin boiling off. I wanted to do like a skit where it's like hot boiling water, but I couldn't come up with it. So then I realized that I have my own problems.
Look at it's weird. Like it looks like dishwater.
He poured beer in
Poured
it.
beer in it.
That's what you missed.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Donate money. AOS fucking challenge.
Look at Ming telling people to donate, little fuckhead. Who's he?
Wow.
All right, so we've declined the challenge.
Yeah, we
It's
declined the
official, so
challenge.
we'll donate the money and
Right.
be done with it.
Which is better anyway.
Well, it's much better than
Sure.
for the organization to get the cash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, okay, so those three dickheads dumped water on themselves, and we got nothing out of it.
Right, especially when it's big time celebrities like Doctor Who doing it. Yeah, then the
Sure.
organization would rather have Doctor Who do it than get the money.
Right.
But when it's Ming Chen and the Zen librarian,
give
they're
them
like, just
money.
give us the money. Mm-hmm. We don't care how if you pour beer into it or if you post it so 4 people can watch it.
Or if you live and die.
If you get ALS.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
My favorite part of coming here when you guys are in production is hearing all the stories from set when I get here of who's insulted who. Who's bothered
It's
who.
not like that on a practical joke.
No, it's not.
It's just one big love.
It's very
fest.
rare that we upset each other on that show. It does happen from time to time, but it hasn't happened in a while.
Like, didn't you tell me? You told me Sal got mad when with his phone. Didn't somebody throw his phone into a garbage pile or something?
Yeah, he got upset at that. Murray sometimes gets touchy about shit. He worries about his public image, so if we go after him too much, he gets bothered by that. But Joe and me never really.
The horde of 14-year-old girls who call themselves Mrs. Murray on Twitter will fucking turn against him.
Hey, he's smart. Get him young, and then they'll grow into like jobs and careers, and they'll have that love of James Murray. And
Forever?
I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. Let's see. We have 2 more weeks of shooting, and then I'm fucking done.
What was I just gonna say? Obviously you've seen Jackass and all that shit. That's one of those shows I don't think I could be a part of. When you watch the behind the scenes shit,
Right.
like suddenly somebody comes up and they just shave part of your head for no
it's just
reason,
annoying.
or
Chief.
they see you later, Miguel. They like punch you in the balls out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Or, like the
We verbally punch you in the balls out of nowhere.
Yeah, that I can take.
He was a little. He said he was a little shocked, and he was proud of himself. Though he said that he felt that he withstood the barrage of insults about him going into Starbucks and being. And we told him that he sold his dignity. He sold his dignity for $3. He wore that. He walked out. He said that he felt like only he could take that kind of barrage.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we kind of kick you in the balls verbally.
Yeah, and I sit here and take it.
Little shot to your nuts.
You're just as hard as Jack is.
Yeah, like physically, I couldn't take it. The words and the barbs I can take, but like suddenly you guys like dump a bunch of hornets over me or something fucked up like that. Like I just feel like none of us really have that. Like I remember they were trying to get, back when Andy had a show, Andy Milonakis, they were trying to get him to punk Kevin.
Right.
And Kevin said to Andy, he goes, if you punk me, he was like, you will never be in this house again. Because I wouldn't want it either. Like, unless it's something like, I think it was Whitney Houston. Like, she goes, or she put a star on, maybe it was Beyonce, I don't know. Put a star on top of a Christmas tree, and the Christmas tree fell over, but it was like one of those like 50-foot Christmas trees, so it looked like it was her fault. That's kind of harmless. Right. But like when they did it to Timberlake, and they thought all his shit. He came home and people were just hauling stuff out of his house. He looked like he was gonna cry.
Oh yeah. You wouldn't want that footage.
It was on there though.
What's Andy Milonakis up to these days?
Who?
Andy.
I don't know.
Sorry, I cut you off. Keep going.
I think a show that I imagine you may give a nod to as being, I don't know about an inspiration, but definitely a forefather of Impractical Jokers, Candid Camera.
Oh, definitely.
It's back.
I heard this. It's got like a...
There's no need for true TV's Impractical Jokers anymore.
I'll say,
you're finished.
Without a doubt, that's absolutely wrong. I just watched the new Candid Camera, and it is virtually. And I hate saying this. I hate shitting on something. I learned that it usually comes back to haunt me. Mm-hmm. But it's brutal.
The women in it aren't funny.
It's already back on the air.
It is absolutely brutal. I mean, the editors of this show should be removed and never allowed to work on TV again. The footage that they choose to show and comment on by like the two hosts, one of the hosts I think is like Alan Funt's like love child or something. I don't know. And the girl who was Blossom.
Oh,
it's a co-host.
God, really?
She's so fucking preachy. She's one of these like
so annoying.
Breastfeed until the kid's 15 type fucking ladies.
Yeah, I heard her on Stern.
Oh, she's the worst.
Oh, I don't know.
And he's kissing her ass the entire time.
I don't know anything about her personal views, but and it's not her fault. It is not the co-host's fault. But if you set up a camera and you get legitimate like reactions, and that's all you get.
Right.
You better set it up another day.
Right. You don't use that footage.
You just can't use every minute of the footage. It's absolutely unbearable. And that they rolling this thing out on TV Land with a week straight of 5 days in a row of hour-long episodes.
They're an hour?
That should have been trimmed to like 10 minutes.
Wow. It should be a web series is basically what you're saying.
It's unbelievable. And I don't know if a lot of people out there have TV Land, but...
Peter Funt.
TV Land is one of those channels that remains locked on my TV. It just seems to be on the background at all times for me. But not if Candid Camera's going to be on.
Wow. I wonder, is it like, are they sticking to the straight up Candid Camera?
Yes. They show a lot of classic footage.
Okay,
and the
that's
classic
cool.
footage gets to me because I'm looking at the background. I'm like, oh my God, look at that street.
Right.
Look at those stores.
The cars on the street.
Yeah, and that's taken. And I'm not even paying attention to the joke that they're pulling.
Right.
But when you got this new footage and you don't get reactions that are television worthy, you can't show it.
Just throw another classic footage. Oh, wow.
And I hate to be that guy that like craps on something.
Well, you don't want to be a hater.
I don't.
Right.
I've learned not to be a hater.
Candid Camera deserves more than that. It does.
The legacy that it has, and now you've thrown that word legacy out there. This show does have a legacy.
Oh my God! Yeah, I don't know. Was there ever a Candid Camera show before that, or no?
It possibly could be the first hidden camera.
I mean, if it's not, it's the one that made it an actual genre of television.
And Alan Funt is possibly maybe rolling over in his grave at this point because the footage. And it's not the fault of the host. It's not the fault of. It's the fault of like just being
well, of course it's their faults.
Why?
Because they don't like they just sit there like and just read that shit.
It's not their fault.
Like, I would be like, seriously, like this is not funny. Like why are we showing this,
dude? Right?
No,
like, they're not running the challenges.
But I imagine though that Peter Funt may hold a stake in the Candid Camera name because why else would you hire Alan Funt's grandson or wherever he is?
Well, isn't TV Land like? Don't old people watch it?
Yo. What? No, it's for everybody.
But I mean, isn't its demographic like an older demographic?
Holy mother of God, is this the other co-host?
That's him.
The guy's fucking 110 years old.
Well, that's why they hired the
And
girl,
she's
though.
dressed like,
Peter
yeah, but she's no
like-
spring chicken. She looks like a jailbird. She's in like a black and white.
She looks like Steve from Blues
But
Clues.
she's not. But she's not.
Fucking-
But she's not
Annoying
old,
cousin.
though. She's there for the younger crowd, and I guess to be the.
Is she really? She's a hit amongst the younger crowd? Like, how the fuck would
Well,
they
she
know
was
who
in
she
Big
is?
Bang too. I think Big Bang
Oh,
Theory.
is she?
I think
Was
was
she?
in.
Yeah,
I think she
don't
was a
know.
big hit. Now I think that she's got a lot of baby boomer
Okay.
connectability.
I guess.
I heard her on Stern. She was so preachy. I wanted to fucking
It was.
smash my
Yeah,
radio.
I didn't even. I had to turn it off. You know what? I will say this in her defense. She did say that it's not for everybody what she does, and that people can do, because she's all about eating the certain way and breastfeeding kids a certain way and all that weird shit. And she did say, like, look, like, if like not everybody can conform to the way that I do things, but your life will be better if you at least do things in moderation. So she wasn't like completely, but I did find it an uninteresting interview.
Yeah.
I'm unwilling to comment on any breastfeeding topics.
You learned your lesson.
Breastfeeding is the natural, optimal way to feed a child. That's all right by me. I'm okay. But when the kid
And
can
an adult.
fucking like get a moped license, it's time to stop sucking his mom's tits.
That's only by our society standards, though.
Yeah, well, she lives in this society.
Also, our society is the only society that really matters.
Oh,
It's true.
come on!
It is.
You know that. I guarantee you. I gotta say, you guys aren't the happiest bunch of dudes
No.
I walk around with.
Not at all.
So I bet you we could bring you. I could bring you to a society so removed from our society,
All right.
and I bet you I can't find two sadder mopes than used to. Right?
What society? Just any
I'll
society?
I was just going.
You're
to
saying we're the
heart
least
of
happy
Ghana.
people in the world?
Like, I'm talking about where they don't have money.
Okay.
They kill their dinner with a blow dart.
Right.
And I bet you I can't find two sadder mopes than you guys in that village.
Well,
So
they're
the
too
dude
busy.
fucking shooting a monkey down and fucking cracking his head open.
Oh yeah, why? Well, he doesn't have any.
He's
reason,
happier.
He doesn't have any reason to be sad.
Well, the women in the village who have no fucking rights whatsoever and just get fucking raped into having kids might have some comments.
Well, let's say it's a regular village, right? Not Rape Town, USA. It's a regular village. What's in Guyana? Isn't that where the Jim Jones shit happened?
I'm just saying, some far removed. They don't have the internet. They don't have electricity.
Like an
They
Amazonian
ask the
tribe?
medicine man for all their decisions, and I guarantee
Die
you.
days later.
I guarantee you, when it's your turn to walk up to the medicine man, it's not like, oh man, I'm just feeling not like.
I'm
doing
blue
anything.
medicine man. What do you think? What should I do?
Medicine man.
I'm bored of
It was
medicine
hard for me to
man.
get out. Hard for me to get out of the hut today, medicine man.
I just want to lay
And that's
around.
that's what our society has kind of like, they've kind of given that birth to that kind of person.
Freedom to be pussies is guaranteed in the
Pussification.
in the
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, it really should be a
Declaration
fucking
of
amendment.
Do you disagree, or do you think that there's mopey fucking?
Oh, I would fucking hope so. I would really hope that somebody's like, this really sucks. Like, I'm
you
running
don't
around, I
have
got no
anything
shoes.
to play it off against? You don't know what else is out there. That's your world.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but I think that people are people. People are everywhere around the world. I bet you there's mopey tribesmen. There's gotta be.
He's like, there's the, like, oh, there goes a little mopey. Like, there's some, like, happy, like, Flanagan types. Like, hey, let's go on a hunt. Like, oh, there's Mopey Quinn and Mopey Johnson hanging back. Just being like, fuck it, we're never going to catch a monkey.
Blow the blow dart out of their gun. Like,
Shooting each other.
They're just high all the time. They're just shooting each other with darts.
Breaking them open and drinking them. Oh, God. I don't think I feel like I'm mopey on set. Am I? Do I
you've
come up
been
as mopey?
actually, you've been. I would say you've been more upbeat than past seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a jump in your step.
Oh, really?
I don't know what I can attribute it to, but it's
Probably no drugs. That's what I would attribute it to.
you have not been as mopey or as moody or as emotionally angry. Definitely for a bit. It's nice.
Huh. Could be the
I'm
news,
hoping
too.
I'm hoping it lasts for a long time.
Carries over.
Yeah.
Not the mopiest tribesman in town.
Yeah.
We tried to did a little social experiment last week. Me and Ming, we went to they pay for our lunch, and usually get something that costs like $5 or $6 a day.
Right.
And Ming and I went to Char,
The steakhouse,
and it was $80 for the two of us.
So $40 a person.
Submitted the receipt to see like what they would do.
Right.
And it wasn't until today they finally paid the receipt.
They paid it.
And didn't say anything.
Oh, they made a mistake.
That sets a precedent, right?
Yeah, it does.
They should have never paid that.
So that's why you're less mopey?
Yeah.
One of the reasons.
Filled up on iron 2 weeks ago. No, I felt bad taking the money, though. So I think I'm going to buy the crew something. They each get $1.
Yeah, I was going to say, the crew's pretty large. What can you buy them?
Well, the crew that matters, not the ones we never see.
Oh, see? That's not cool either, man.
Just fucking around. I'm just fucking around. Do you know everyone's name? Like on podcast days, do you know everybody's name?
I don't know everyone's name, but I wouldn't slight them by saying they don't matter, though. I know that they're all there for a vital reason, though.
Everyone?
I think
Who would you
everyone
cut out? Who would you cut out of the crew? If they were like, yeah, they you don't need this person.
Mike and Ming.
That's what I'm hoping he'll say.
He won't. He's on some happy trip right now. Wait till next week. Ask him.
I don't know. I mean, maybe the person who gets the lunches for you guys. 'Cause I don't get it. I don't get
Oh,
my.
she's so
I don't
sweet.
allow someone to go get my lunch for me. That has remained since day one.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I don't need that person. So that's why I'm saying that. That person is needed though to get Mike and Ming
Right.
and Brian their lunch.
Okay.
But for me, that's the person I'd be like, we could let that person go because I go get my own lunch
Right.
all the time.
Just go over to Pizza
And fuck
Slice.
those three. Let them get their own lunch.
Is New Corner still open, or is that?
Yeah, it's still open.
Do you go there anymore or no?
Of course I do. I told you I'm not a hater. Yeah, I don't want it. I don't want that to happen.
No hating.
No hating.
Even on haters.
No hateration in this dancery. All right. Wow.
What do you guys talk about, Q? You got anything going on in anything you want to
A tunnel vision, man, to the end of the next 2 weeks.
carpal tunnel vision?
Just wrapping up the season. Can't wait.
We went to the Oddball Festival, as you can see. He was wearing a shirt. Comedy Festival.
Oddball Comedy Festival. We saw Louis C.K.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we should talk about Tusk. We saw Tusk.
Oh yeah.
Can't believe we haven't broken
We haven't talked
into
about that yet?
We haven't talked about that yet.
Go ahead, man. I think we talked about it with Kevin. So, but you weren't on that episode. So we'd
Oh,
love
what?
to hear your.
No, that was a TV show. It's a podcast for a TV show, right?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
No, we talked about it. Remember we did a 2-part MC Dave Smod. Q was supposed to come, but he couldn't make it down and watched it. We watched it with Vinny.
Oh, that's right.
okay.
That's right. That was before everything was complete.
So what'd you think, Q?
I loved it.
I know you loved it. I
Loved
was sitting next to you.
Yeah, I was so into it, man.
You were like you look like you were watching Star Wars and you were like 9 years old.
It felt like that. I wrote a review and I put it online of it, which I never ever do, and I loved it. It was so the walrus suit. Hold on 1 second.
Well, the expectation, of course, is like, well, you're Kevin's friend. Of course, you're going to say something nice about it. You would never shit
yeah,
on it, blah, blah,
I mean that's
blah.
the
But,
Yeah,
like-
but you could say things like that and not go overboard.
Right.
I'm willing to go overboard on this. Like, I loved it. I thought it was great. Walrus outfit or costume or I don't know suit is exactly what I wanted it to be. It looked so fucking freaky, and the fact that it happens 40 minutes into the film is such a great choice that I didn't expect. I just thought the reveal at the end would be the walrus, like he comes out of a fucking cave or something. You know what I mean? And they're horrified. But no, it's like it's right up on Center Street, like right in the beginning. It's great.
the tone and the pace are amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I won't say who the actor is, but there's an actor that's in it who, when he reveals he's an investigator, Guy Lapointe, his name is, probably now my favorite character that ever appeared in any of Kevin's movies. So, yeah.
What about Fanboy?
Fanboy, come on. I mean,
Come on, bitch.
That's
What are you
up
talking-
here.
how
That goes
quickly they
without
forget?
saying. That goes without saying. I'm talking about non-fanboy type characters. just the way he played it, the choices he made.
That's
It's
great.
fucking astounding. This, and if maybe people know who it is by now. I don't know, but if not,
Well, I'm not going to be the one to fucking
I
reveal
don't know.
it.
Let me see if it says online.
No, loved it. It reminded me of staying up late and watching Tales from the Dark Side and like Monsters, even the Friday the 13th series, where just like weird shit's going on, and it doesn't. The logic of it doesn't add up, but nobody gives a fuck because it's so fun and weird. Yeah, it was really great. It's great. So I was excited.
So you're telling the ants.
Oh my god,
they're gonna love it.
They're gonna love it. They're gonna love it.
Yeah, I would definitely go see it.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, it's something I would see theatrically. It was good. I really liked it a lot. He's not in here. The person I'm talking about isn't listed out on IMDb.
Right. Which is weird. I heard Ming bad-mouthing it.
Ming Badmouth Tusk?
Yeah, I heard Ming saying it wasn't his cup of tea. So I heard him saying that to someone.
Dude, don't fool around like that. That's the one that could send him into like killing himself.
Oh, that'll send him packing? Yeah. All right, no, I
Wait,
take
what's
that
up?
back.
That's like you don't know what fucking around with like that. That could be like grounds for him to be like put a gun in his mouth, spread rumor like that.
I did not hear Ming say that. I did not.
Somebody said, lost my mother-in-law to ALS 3 years ago. Showing your sport means a ton. Thanks for being a stand-up dude. And I don't know whose phone number this is, though.
Somebody texted you?
Yeah.
Texted you?
Yeah, like texted me.
You get text on your iPad?
Yeah, well, it's like if they have an iPhone, you can send
yeah?
iMessages. Should I just ask who it is?
How'd you show your support?
Because I tweeted the thing earlier with the $100.
Oh, okay.
Fuck, I wanted to talk about something. I can't fucking remember what it was. I gotta start writing shit down. I just forget about it during the week. Who the fuck cares what TV shows I watch, right? I mean, really.
Well, you used to do TV shows all the time. That used to be your thing.
Yeah. Well, Game of Thrones, I feel like I'm bandwagoneer at this point.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right?
I'm sick of hearing how great it is.
It's pretty great, though.
You know what? Second season when they were about to fight the Lannisters and the Peter Dinklage's character fucking lit the water on fire.
Oh, yeah.
And the way
Battle
the ships
of,
exploded.
yeah.
Holy shit, that looked cool.
It was pretty sweet.
Really cool.
What'd you think of the ending of the first season?
Oh, it was awesome.
Did you know that was coming or not?
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, I stayed away. I don't know, not even consciously, but I just never really heard a lot of spoilers about it. I think I want to watch Hemlock Grove next. That's Eli Roth. I heard a podcast with Eli Roth on The Nerdist recently,
Right.
and
Werewolves, right?
yeah, I don't know. I can't remember why, but I didn't like him. I was a hater for a little while. And then I heard this interview, and I actually found him very interesting. And I can't remember.
You liked, didn't he do those Hostel movies?
Yeah, I didn't like Hostel really. I like that he can do it. That somebody out there would make a movie that fucked up.
Right.
But I wasn't particularly crazy about that. He's a great director.
Why?
His directing sense, I just think visually he has an interesting style.
Was he one of the guys in Inglourious Bastards? Was that
Yeah,
him?
he was the
Bear
Bear Jew.
The Bear Jew.
Yeah.
Oh, we're killing it this episode, huh, boys?
Yeah, we're destroying.
What's going on?
You got no Hitler stuff, Walt?
I got some
Thank
Baron
God.
von Flanagan if you want to hear
Hitler
it.
needs to save us.
If you want it, Baron von Flanagan?
Yeah.
But that means Declan's got to get it to work by putting thunderclaps in, no?
All right.
Think he's got it in him?
I think he does, man. He's living in England now. He ain't got shit.
Did he
going on.
move to England?
Yeah. He's in like this little hamlet, like an hour north of London.
Why he moved from Ireland?
Fucking pussy, bro.
Oh,
He's chasing it?
shit.
Yeah, she's got him on lockdown, man. She says move, he says where. You know how it goes.
Away from the showers, never.
Did you know? All right, you ready? You want to do a little?
Yeah. What are the rules of this again?
No, there's no rules. I just throw out these shocking facts.
Oh, wait a second. Walt Baron von Flanagan. Hold on just a second.
What's going on?
I'm looking at the I guess they're not answering
Oh, about the ads?
about who's in the I have the ads. Who's in the this person is likely playing a French Canadian expector named Guy Lapointe. I'm not going to be the one to say who it
No.
is. I'm just going to say
I don't want Kevin pissed at me.
he did a fucking good job. Baron von Flanagan. What's up?
So when I throw out this, it's to stop you in your tracks when you hear it, and then I want you. Then as soon as you regain your senses, you tell me what you're thinking after I say it. Right?
Okay.
There is a form of torture where people are kept in solitary confinement in a white room, allowed only to wear white clothes, and allowed only to eat white food.
Whoa. Like cauliflower?
Or rice.
Rice?
Or vanilla ice cream.
Right. Well, I mean...
White bread?
I mean, I'm thinking like, you know what? I could probably deal with that form of torture.
Well, I mean, is there a white bunk in the bed? Is there a white table?
Everything's white.
All right, but I mean, I'm not just sitting in a
color.
white room with no furniture. Like, there's a white toilet.
Everything is white.
Whew.
The cutlery, the plates that the food is on.
I feel like I can deal with that.
I feel like, who are you trying to crack with that form of torture?
Plus, you could always just nick your finger and then write red, like in blood on the walls. Get a little decoration in there.
They'd probably paint over it, right? If they're trying to torture you. Yeah, who came up with that one? I mean, I've heard of shit so horrendous that, like, I mean, it's true torture. I feel like it would take quite a while for you to care that everything was
Well, what if
white.
everything was brown? Remember you said that you were freaking out when everything was brown? When you went to
yeah. Yeah, well, I thought it was a strange color scheme for people that are already like depressed and alcohol and drug addicted, and for everything to be brown was a very odd.
Is brown a color that emotes sadness?
Well, I don't think it instills joy. You know, like
Well, what color
when you see
does?
something brown, I mean, anything bright, that's why Christmas colors are bright and Easter is pastel-y and shit like that, I guess.
I wouldn't mind seeing Christmas, the third color added for a Christmas theme of brown,
Red, green, and
green.
brown. Yeah. I don't know who made that decision. I doubt they toyed with brown for too long, though.
You guys, all right, so I don't know if I gave enough time for the thunderclap in that first one, Deck, so...
You better make it work.
You got to make that work. Okay, ready, Deck? A child growing up in the U.S. is more likely to have a pet than a live-at-home father.
I was pausing for the thunderclap. Yeah. Wow.
What do you think, Q?
That's a sad state.
Isn't it? And that's the society that we love so much.
Wow.
We shit on that society with the witch doctor and the medicine man.
Well, they're
But I
calling
bet
us
you
mopes.
I bet you all those huts got dads in them. Unless they were
true.
cannibalized by the
and then they
neighboring tribe.
Yeah. And if they haven't been, they got 50 kids in their hut they can't fucking stand.
Wow,
What
that
do you
is
think,
sad.
though? Is that a sad statement?
It's a sad statement.
What's wrong with the fathers of this country?
How is that even fucking possible?
I can't, I'm telling you, I don't care how bad things got. She's not even, my real daughter, but, to look at Sage and be like, I'm out of here. It seems inhuman to me how you can walk away on your own kid, let alone,
Well, I think it's, I mean...
I'm going out for a pack of cigarettes, and then that's
a tough
fucked,
one,
right?
And and there's no answer, and it's you don't know what happened to that person. It's just a mystery.
They could be dead. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cruel, man. To do that to a family. I would love to talk to somebody who did that kind of walk away.
Yeah, how did you muster that? How big of a sociopath are you?
Have you any aunts out there that have ever done that? Can
Or
you
had it done to them?
I don't know if I want to hear
Stephen
about it.
King's dad did that, right? That
Yeah,
was
he
the
did.
thing.
He literally did that, right? He went out for
was-
cigarettes and never came
and
back.
just never came back.
Yeah.
How long was he thinking of that? How long? Shaq's dad too, I think, same thing.
Really?
He said, yeah. But how long do you, Shaquille O'Neal?
Shaquille O'Neal.
How long do you think of making that move before you're like, this is it, I'm going to do it?
This is the night.
I would be gone for 20 minutes, pissy, and then be like, I'm just going back.
I mean, all
They
the
wouldn't even
time-
know I was missing.
All the times I get those frantic calls from Pam and Suzanne about I think Brian went out for a pack of cigarettes. He doesn't smoke. No, it's a euphemism, asshole.
Yeah,
I
what
think
are you
he's gone.
Wow.
That was happening quite a bit a few summers ago,
Oh,
right?
God.
I just
police would
leave
call
me.
too?
I was in a hotel. The cop literally came to my door and are like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm sorry. What? Why are you here?" Yeah, and people are making calls on my behalf.
Your mother's very, very
nutty,
frantic, and she could convince a cop. She's supposed to give you 24 hours.
Yeah.
She's got a cop looking for you in 10 minutes.
Within hours, yeah. It was like 2 hours, yeah.
Well,
I'd answer my phone for less than 2 hours.
I mean, did you storm out going like, that's it, I'm going to kill myself, and then storm out? Or
No.
did you make noises about offing yourself?
No, they just didn't know where I was. And somebody guessed because I had been staying at this hotel for a while. So, yeah. And I guess they called and got my name was on the register or whatever. I guess they're like, can you connect me with Brian Johnson's room?
Right.
And since they try to connect it, they would assume I'm there, you know.
Oof.
Yeah, that hasn't happened in a while.
No commentary on the a kid has more likely to have a pet than a dad in America.
I mean, I thought we kind of did. I mean, that's fucking crazy. I mean, there were lots of times that I wish my father walked out on us. Well, I mean, ultimately, you know, like, I guess it's better he didn't, but Christ almighty.
Was it better?
Yeah, I mean, he was, I don't know. I don't know if he wanted to have kids, really, you know? And then once you do, because it's like in that generation, you think, well, I'm supposed to have kids. That's what I do. Here are the milestones: high school, possibly college, marriage, kids, death.
You think the kids took the wind out of his sails?
I think a little bit. Yeah, maybe.
Really?
Maybe he wanted to do things differently. And then I was like the OG fuck up, like fucking, like monkey wrench in the works. You know, he's like, I want to do this.
So why did he continue to have unprotected sex and have 3 more?
No, he's like, that's why I do it, bitch. I'm fucking, I go in raw dog. I'm like, Dad, I'm 5. What does that mean?
Why not make sure if this one's harshing your buzz as bad as you were? Why not make sure you don't have any more then?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
I think you're wrong. I think he wanted to have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe Pam did, and he's just like, fine, whatever. Like, then she'll pay attention to them and won't bug me.
Remember
that might have been his
you
plan.
were like real upbeat, and people think, I think I'm like, what? Wow.
This is upbeat.
You want to go to another one, Q?
Sure.
Or is that all you guys got on the?
I mean, it's a sad state of affairs, man. But I'm happy a lot of pets are getting homes. So there's a silver lining to this, I guess.
I remember. I'm sorry. I was so mad at Edgar one time. I was in 5th grade, and it was such a big deal. Like he did something, and I was mad and really upset. And I remember saying to my mother, "I hope he gets run over by a dragster," and because I was super into dragsters at the time. And Pam was like, "Don't you ever say that about your father." But like thinking back, like the specification of a dragster was.
You were like, when I get older and I get a dragster, I'm running that motherfucker over.
Guess who's in trouble?
Well, kind of like I don't think this deserves a thunderclap, but just to go off that story, ex-NFL running back Travis Henry has fathered 11 kids with 10 different women and owes a minimum of $175,000 a year in child support.
Whoa!
God.
How many kids?
11 kids with 10 different women. Wow. There's a dude that's just like, why don't you just walk around with some rubbers or something?
It has to be some kind of badge of honor, right? Amongst like a certain community.
To have more kids out of wedlock?
More kids out of wedlock with more women than the next
friends?
guy. Like within, I'm not even saying black community. I'm saying like a certain like sect of, like a certain mentality that people have. I mean, that's fucking crazy. Even at this age, if I accidentally got someone pregnant, I would be like, I'm going to hang myself.
Right.
Like, unless I really planned it. But to 10 and that much, I guess maybe you're just like, who the fuck cares? I'm a football
I'm not
player.
pay it anyway. Right?
You think he's not going to pay it?
I mean, how do you do that? He's not playing for the NFL. He's
out of the league?
NFL no more.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you'd have to make like $250,000 a year just to feed yourself.
I overheard some guy talking about, I wasn't involved in the conversation. I heard him talking to somebody else about his, child support and the amount of money that he had to pay each week versus what he was making each week. I was like, holy shit. I would go out for a pack of cigarettes and I would never come back. Like, it was insane.
It's got to factor in how you treat the kid, right? It's got to. It's got to play into like how you interact with
Like
your
you
children.
little fucking
doesn't it?
money vortex, motherfucker.
Are we? Is this like the worst episode of Farron Von Flanagan or what?
I like it. I think it's fitting the mood. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You know
Aaron.
what happened? They said I got down here and I didn't eat before we podcasted.
Right.
My blood sugar's low. You know, I like to get here and like eat.
You like to be on like real energetic?
Yeah, but this week I'm just hungry and distracted. Yeah, I usually like to be a firecracker.
Really?
I like to light this place up. Normally,
Under usual circumstances.
yeah, but
Okay.
I didn't get the tacos I normally eat, so now I'm a little fucked. So the show's suffering.
Looking all over the place, unfocused. For want of a taco.
I would think we'd have to go back to like single digits when you were the firecracker. I think of the of the episodes.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, I got to pick it back up with this.
All right, here we go.
Ready, Deck? The best-selling item at Walmart's worldwide.
Yep.
Take a guess. What do you think the one thing that like trumps everything when the Walmart can't keep these things in stock?
Toilet paper.
I was going to say
That would be a good choice.
That was my
Every
pick.
human being needs it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. How often do you buy toilet paper, Q? Do you buy the household items at your house? Or do you have somebody else? Do you have your assistant do that?
Yeah.
Wow, you make your assistant buy your toilet paper?
Yeah.
And wipe his ass. What are you talking about? She makes a lot of money.
Although I think that I'll yeah.
Do you have to write it down, or does does your assistant expected to keep tabs on your toilet paper? Oh my
Checking
god!
the roll. The indignity of it all.
And like she's got to make sure that you got enough to like to last the weekend.
Like a clean ass.
Like she has to know how much he's using every time he takes a shit so that she can estimate the next time it needs to be
Well, what I
bought.
like to do is just after every shit I take a picture and send it to her. So she has a chart like that. She just puts it up on the wall and can just figure it out.
You just use your shower curtain and then yell at her because it's not clean.
Ooh, well, it's not toilet paper, Brian Q. You got to guess.
My guess was going to be toilet paper, but I'm going to say soap.
Soap.
Probably packs of cigarettes.
I want to give me an extra thunderclap after I say this, Deck. Bananas.
What? Bananas?
Bananas.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
How do you wipe your ass with a banana? That doesn't make sense. Wow, is it because they're just so cheap and like
Actually,
they're
bananas are real expensive now.
really
Yeah, like $2 a pop, aren't they?
per banana?
Per banana, yeah.
No,
Like,
if you're buying them at like Quick Check.
That
maybe.
can't be right.
At the food store, they're probably like, I don't know, maybe
was
79 cents.
I was in Panera today, and I didn't buy a banana, but I saw a banana in there and it said $1.99.
Well,
That's a Panera markup. I think if you go to like a supermarket, you'll
Maybe
be
it's
able to get
$1.
some. Isn't that a line in Arrested Development where Lucille's like, "Oh, how much could a banana be? $10?"
wow, bananas, huh?
I didn't see that coming.
No? That's
No,
why
I
it's
wouldn't
Farron
have
Von
guessed.
Flanagan,
Yeah.
bitch. That's why it's thunderclaps.
Wish I had a banana right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wish I had
that would help you out.
I'd be lighting up this room
right now.
I'd be lighting up this
All right,
room.
how long are we going? We got time for one more or two more? What, give me an idea.
Sure we do.
Oh, really?
We burned 3 minutes in the beginning, then talked about J Sarge for 25 minutes.
That's okay. He deserves that.
Yeah, he does.
Deserves all that time. Don't cut any of that J Sarge content out.
Oh no, not
Crazy?
a second. Not a second. Yeah, we still got time for a couple.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
If anybody's still listening.
I know, they're like, I can't believe this. Oh, I know what it was I wanted to talk about. It's
ahead, go ahead.
no, it's super unimportant. Let's continue with Baron Von Flanagan. It's just something I promised I would do.
You can cut this dead air out, Deck. Trying to
He's
find
definitely
something that
cutting this
will
week's.
knock these guys' socks off.
Did you read or do you have any interest in reading Multiversity?
I looked through it. It looked pretty cool. It looked pretty like fun.
Yeah. I read the first issue. It was
With
pretty
Captain Carrot and everything. I mean, I think you got to give a nod to any book that brings back Captain Carrot.
Captain Carrot, right? Puts them on the cover too, right? Like that
Oh,
was
yeah.
like right out there. Like here it is, Captain Carrot.
Oh my god, bro!
It's just a thunderstorm right now. I'll tell him, Steve, Dave.
What's that?
It just like sounds like a thunderstorm. Is this all
Yeah,
thunderclaps?
just like rumbling and.
Oh, that would be funny if it's just if Declan just puts in a bunch of fucking thunderstorms.
Oh, Hugh,
Yeah.
your next one. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Deck, ready? The Queen in the UK cannot be arrested no matter what crime she may commit.
Get the fuck out of here, really?
Look it up.
I was looking up something, but it wasn't.
You should know, Q. You've been
I thought they finally made you an honorary citizen over there. All the times you've gone through that.
No, I was there twice this year, but I think that I think this is it for a while.
Really? You didn't have a good time?
Nah, it's too familiar now. Like at least London is like that part of the country is just a little too familiar to me. I think it's time to find another land.
New country to adopt?
Another land. Yeah, yeah.
things you didn't know. Okay, well here it is. Yeah, the Queen cannot be arrested in the UK, whatever crime she might commit.
Wouldn't you want to attempt that though before you die, just to do something?
Like she should murder a child.
Like eat a baby on national television.
That would be. I mean, and to her credit though,
She hasn't taken advantage of it.
she has never
I don't know.
That you know about.
She's a very rich person. She's done some shady shit, I'm sure, in her life.
Did she have Diana killed?
Ooh, I like the theory.
It says the Queen's arrest is imminent. Now, this was January 31st, 2014 on a website called Truthseeker 1313.
Okay.
The Queen's pedophile arrest warrant ordered by the
What?
former Royal Military Policeman Matt Taylor. The Queen has granted herself and her family a new right of absolute secrecy unsurpassed in British history in an attempt to cover up pedophile claims and arrest warrants.
Wait, what?
I'm not saying if she... I don't know if they're saying she. Well, it says the Queen is guilty. I guess hiding, like royal... Oh, come on now.
Royal pedophile. But who in the royal... I guess...
It says, in a week of metaphors and symbolism, which saw Katy Perry conduct a satanic ritual live at the Grammy Awards. That happened?
I think you're reading some sort of crazy website.
This is pretty crazy. This is pretty weird.
So yeah, any credence to the conspiracy theories about that Princess Di was a hit?
I mean, is that what you heard, or did you just make that up?
No,
you
I've
never
heard
heard
that
that?
too. Yeah, I've heard
Really?
that as well.
I never heard that before.
You never heard that?
No. Why? Because she was fucking the stable guy?
No,
No,
she was
she was-
fucking that real rich dude, right?
Yeah, Saudi.
Yeah, so what?
Remember the guy she was with? Well,
Yeah, like Fahaz Uza.
yeah, that dude. Fahad Uza.
Fahad Uza Jones.
Yeah, that she was banging him, and they were, and that was actually a hit. It wasn't the paparazzi or anything. Remember how mad the people got at the paparazzi after that?
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah. Paparazzis were endangered species for a
Yeah.
little while after that because they claimed that they caused that accident.
Didn't last.
Well, it didn't last. It's also so weird because it's like without people to buy that shit, the paparazzi couldn't exist. So
Right.
it's not paparazzi's fault. You know, if you give a fuck about all that celebrity nonsense, then
Now that's what we're talking about. That's what people came to listen to. It took
Yeah.
a while, but we finally got
Here we
that.
are.
That's the kind of preaching that and kind of like hardcore
telling it like it is.
telling it like it is. That
Truth Seeker Johnson,
you
fucking minister of truth.
you just schooled a whole bunch of people right there.
Yeah, they're like, well, that's obvious, dickhead.
Hey, Dak, can you post Mortem at a thunderclap? What he just said. Like, put it in there, and then we'll explain why it was in there.
Yeah,
Oh, Declan's going, oh, you motherfuckers.
yeah. Thunderclaps after everything.
Here's one, and here's where another. I'm giving you another chance to school society with
Okay,
this thunder one right
listen
here.
up.
Get ready to take one on the chin.
I'm about to break
America.
it down.
A father once murdered 2 people after they unfriended his daughter on Facebook.
Whoa!
I've heard of that. I heard that. I mean, how much of a fucking... That's when you're like, I wish you went out for cigarettes. What did you... Like, do you know how much more... Like, how... Like, I am so much more unpopular now than I was before. Like, 2 people unfriended me. Now my father's a fucking spree killer. Like, what an asshole move.
I mean, you can't. It's heinous. And I feel horrible laughing at that and even bringing it up on Baron von Flanagan. But because the family of those two people he murdered are like my beloved one was murdered because of Facebook.
I'm like, wait a second. Why did they kill him? Why did they kill my child?
Well, you don't know if it was a child.
Yeah, it was a kid, right? Yeah. Wait, here it is.
Lord.
Couple unfriends woman on Facebook. Father murders them.
Oh, they weren't
God
children. then.
Almighty. No.
Thank God. I mean, I don't know how to say this, but thank God I wasn't a kid. But I mean, it's horrible. I mean, what kind of lunatic? They have to be mentally.
Oh fuck.
Deranged,
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking fucked up.
But what does that say about our society, Q? You think that would happen in that tribe in Guinea?
No, I mean, look, I don't know what tribe you're talking about, but they
Which was in Guyana, and now is in Guinea.
like they've killed people for less in that
You
tribe.
think in Jamaica when they
Jamaica?
or wherever these tribes are? Do you think
Jamaica is in the Caribbean.
That goes way back to single-digit Tell 'em Steve days when we thought silverback gorillas lived in Jamaica.
But do you think that when there's an unfriending and it ain't on a computer-generated device,
Right.
do you think that anybody gets murdered over it in this tribe where there's no sad mopes?
I think that I think that this is what happens. People kill people for stupid reason, and it's always going to happen.
You're crazy. Are you going to sit here and tell me you think that there would be the equivalent of that atrocity of a Facebook murders?
Yeah, I think
you
so.
You think that there's an equivalent of that in the tribe?
That level of pettiness,
I do think so.
Exists within the tribe.
Yeah, because people are
You're
people,
insane.
man. People are people, and like people suck.
Go get a banana or get your blood sugar up because you think you're falling hard right now. You got to leg to stand on. You're crazy.
I had blood drawn.
Did you have blood drawn today?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, it says here that
And
they
it's
were
a fucking asshole take a picture of me, and
while you're getting
isn't
your blood
that weird?
drawn.
Right afterwards in the doctor's office, like I got blood drawn,
TMZ.
and then no, it's just some fucking asshole Staten Islander, and like I get blood drawn, and then I'm sitting there and I'm waiting to get called into the doctor's, and I have the thing on, right, the bandage,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting there, and I'm in a doctor's office,
And you're in one of those white gowns.
no,
Ass hanging out.
and somebody just starts taking pictures.
What'd you say? Anything?
I said, "Could you not do that? I'm in a doctor's office." Like,
But
just
why
leave
are you in the
fuck alone.
waiting room?
What do you mean?
They should have a special room for celebrities when they give blood.
I agree.
You should have taken the fucking phone and just smashed it
Just
on the
smash it
wall.
against
You should
the
have
wall.
fucking smashed it on the wall.
Yeah, it
somebody's
was-
that fucking rude to literally just sit there and take pictures of you
Yeah,
without asking. That's
it,
fucked
it was
up.
a domino effect because, like, I was sitting in the doctor's thing, and like I was sitting there, and this person starts taking pictures. I asked them to stop. Another person walks in and goes, "Q," and then people look at me, and then I'm like, "Oh, great!" And the nurse does nothing. Like, does nothing, and then brings me to the room, and then asks for a picture with me in the room. And I'm just like, so now you want a favor? Like, you could have got me out of there.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could have brought me to the celebrity blood room. Like, why?
She's like, you have Ebola.
It's just so weird, man. It's just like some people are just foam faces.
Foam
I mean.
faces.
Ooh, yeah.
Can't believe you got to pay. You got to do the ice bucket challenge now for some kind of shit.
No, I don't care.
Yeah. So the people that got shot were, I mean, this is going a while back, but 36 and 23. They unfriended a 30-year-old girl.
30-year-old.
The girl was upset, but not as much as her 60-year-old father. He was so angry when he learned about the unfriending that he and his friend, who's 38, who reportedly had romantic feelings for the girl who was unfriended, went out and murdered the guy and the woman. And the woman had an 8-month baby boy in her arms while she was shot. Can you imagine?
That
I
is
can't-
Like that, those guys are still around. Like those guys are in jail right now. They're sitting in some jail.
They may even be listening to this if they're
Holy
allowed.
fuck, do you think they're ants? Oh. Would you, if we got, like, you know how Johnny Cash, you know, did
Folsom.
Folsom?
Yeah.
If we were invited to do, like, say, Trenton State, we were going to do a live podcast there, would you do it?
I think that would be too cool to not do, like to have the first podcast.
In a fucking heartbeat, I would do
right.
it. Oh, I would do it so fast.
Could we interview inmates? Because that would be fucking great.
Yeah, like have them come up.
Yeah.
And then a fucking prison fight breaks out. Immediately we're shanked.
Q, I'm sorry to hear that you've kind of turned your back on the UK because my last Byron Von Flanagan fact is another UK centric one.
Oh, go ahead. I mean,
it also involves the Queen.
I don't know. You know what, dude? I
just in a bad mood
just may be in a
today.
bad mood.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, but go ahead.
Do you want to hear more Facebook stuff, Walt? These are all headlines. Girl predicts her death on Facebook is shot by mother. Facebook status update alerts alerts police of murder suicide. Father posts.
No, what's that one? What's that one?
To kill my kid on Facebook, then murders daughter.
Wait, what's the murder suicide one? What did they write? That's fascinating.
Facebook status
to me.
update alerts police of murder suicide. Hold on, I'll tell you right here. Police were alerted of a murder suicide in Indiana. By Nancy Lopez, who saw a Facebook friend status update saying he'd killed 2 people and himself because of a grudge. More than 1,000 miles away, the Washington woman cannot believe the disturbing message from her 43-year-old friend. The post read, "Someone call 911, 3 dead bodies at blah, blah, blah. I've killed Ryan, Aaron, and myself. People were warned not to fucking play me and ruin me. They didn't listen. Sorry about your luck." Whoa. Wow. That dude was serious.
People ruined me.
Yeah, they played him. They
because
fucking played him.
I have, Walt. I know you've never dealt with this, but like Brian, you certainly have of that feeling of just like
despair.
I just don't want to do this anymore. Like I just don't want to do what I'm doing. I don't want to be the person I am. I don't want to. My routine is horrible. The people in my life, I'm not bringing anything to the table with them. You felt that way.
Oh yeah.
There's something in me that's always just like, I think I'd make a run for it. I think I'd go out for cigarettes on my life. I think I would drain my bank account and just fucking disappear before I murder suicide or killed myself or anything.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't that be a better way to do it? Just be like,
and then just show up like in about 20 years.
Now it's a fucking big deal that you're back.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
The Impractical Jokers continue without you?
Yeah, I think so.
They find a 4th guy.
Not if you disappear.
Like I take your place.
Not if you disappear and no one knows what happened to you. I don't think they could survive that. The mystery of the missing Joker.
Do you tell us, me and Walt, or you're just gone?
Yeah, you can't tell anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably like maybe send you a postcard like Andy did in fucking like Guantanamo.
Yeah, in Shawshank. Yeah.
In Shawshank, yeah.
I remember I said that to you like after I got carjacked. I was like, that would have been the perfect moment to disappear and not tell anybody.
Yeah.
And you go, I would have killed you if you'd done that.
Yeah. I remember you said that.
This is a real bummer episode, boys.
Should I ate?
Well,
I promise next week I'm gonna have to come up with a game or something, make it up to the ants.
Yeah,
they're probably feeling pretty down right now. There's some brutal facts came out today.
Oh, man, I hope
a lot of ants were reminded that their dads went out for cigarettes.
Right.
I watched on HBO. There's this Pamela Smart. You remember her, right?
Yeah. With the kids.
She it was like, I guess it was the first televised trial like in history, and that's why it was such a big deal, I suppose. Oh my God, she is aged. They keep calling her like the hot blonde, the model, this and that. And you look back at her and she looks young, but you're like, fuck that. Like, that is a butterface. What are you talking about? Like, big time, man. And now that, she's been in jail for 20 years, 25 years, whatever. Holy shit. Her features are harsh as hell. She still looks like a fucking maniac. And you're still like, just say you did it.
Right.
Just stop. Like, they're trying to make these 3 or 4 kids. 2 of them are out, or 3 of them are out. Like after 25 years in jail. Can you imagine that, man? Being 17.
Oh, okay. This is the one where she got her to kill her husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I thought you meant the lady who put her kids in a car and drove the car.
Oh, no, that was Susan Smith. Susan Smith. Yeah. Oh, it's always the black guy.
I'm rewatching Sopranos, and it's anytime there's something they have to blame on anybody, they just say 2 black guys did it. They don't say black guys, they say the N-word, and nobody questions it. No matter what crime it is, they're like, yeah, I saw these 2 black guys do it.
They ran it that way.
They ran that way, and that's it. Everybody on the show accepts it. It's really fucking crazy.
I remember the Pamela Smart one.
Yeah, I was wondering if if they were just fucking with her, but she can't get out until the year 9099. Like they must have been fucking with her with that sentence, right?
Yeah. But the two kids who helped her are out, huh?
Yeah. I guess they plea bargained their way out of it and said that, she seduced him and all that shit. It was a good movie to die for. Joaquin Phoenix, Casey was in it. I think wasn't, what's his name?
I never saw it.
Oh, you never saw it, To Die For? Nicole Kidman's in it. Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's where she's like the weather
Yeah.
thing. I'll tell you what happened when that movie came out. They were pushing up her so much and how sexy she is in it.
Nicole Kidman?
Yeah, and her dancing in the dress and the lights. And I'm just like, oh, fuck her. I was like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear how sexy she is. Fuck off, so I never saw it.
Nah.
Yeah, it just seemed like one of those arrogant things where it's just like,
You ever see,
fuck you.
oh, what's the name of that fucking movie she was in? Like, it's her and Sam Neill, and they're on a boat, and Billy Zane.
That was her first movie.
Yeah, shows her little titty bombs.
Yeah.
You're
You're gonna see
sparking up.
I heard Ava Green shows off all her goods in the new Sin City.
Eva Green, who's a...
Oh, she's really hot. She was in the second 300 movie.
Okay.
She's been in a ton of shit though. She was in.
Is she the one in that
Penny
play
Dreadful.
that people are taking pictures of her?
No, that's Khaleesi.
Oh, that's the Khaleesi lady?
Yeah, I saw
Why
that play.
That's
Breakfast
weird,
at
isn't
Tiffany's.
it? There's this is... Oh, really? Mm-hmm. This is
Closed after like a month.
pretty wrong, right? I guess the girl who plays the Khaleesi in Game of
Daenerys.
Thrones is doing
Amelia
a
Clark.
play.
Amelia Clark.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
And she says she can see red light. I guess she can see the camera. It's
She
not
gets
flashes.
naked for like 4 seconds in the play.
Yeah, she gets naked, and I guess people are like, kaboom, like taking pictures without flashing. Like you could see it online. It's the blurriest shit. You can't even tell
But
it's
it's
a
just
person.
she's
It looks
naked
like a
on Game
whiteboard.
of Thrones like week in, week out. Who gives a shit?
You could, yeah, it's weird, right? You could freeze frame it. It looks a lot nicer.
Maybe different angles you're getting her from, though.
No, I saw the play. She just
No, but people in the audience are getting her those camera shots from different angles. She may not want the background.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, but it wasn't
like
even
the
like that.
fucking booties,
She just gets into a bathtub. Like, it's over so quick and the lights go out. Quick enough for me to jerk off to. I definitely got off. It was fine, but
What's your name again?
Amelia Clark.
Amelia Clark. Okay. You know what's strange? Whenever you a female, if you do their like you put their name in, one of the top 5 hits always is feet.
Really?
Yeah, almost every female celebrity.
So
Yeah.
if I type Sigourney Weaver feet,
just do Sigourney Weaver, and the automatic Google thing will come up, and it'll be feet. Yeah,
let me try that.
check it out. Unless people aren't into Sigourney Weaver's fucking old feet.
Well, she's coming up, but no feet.
See, like
Sigourney Weaver feet.
yeah, say
Holy shit!
people are real. You a foot guy? Well,
No,
yeah,
not
me
at all.
neither.
Could care less about the foot unless it's clubbed.
Then it's a party.
Sigourney Weaver was 6 feet tall at age 12. What the fuck?
Jeez, really? Do you like her in Alien? Like when she steps out of her pod, she's got her little wife beater on.
Huh. Have I ever found Sigourney Weaver sexy?
Ghostbusters?
Maybe Dana Barrett. Maybe. I think the second one. Maybe she was a little bit. I don't know. Not really. Not really. You?
No.
Me neither.
God, this
At least of all her feet.
This episode is something special.
Should we move on to ads?
Yeah. Guys always get it kicking.
Ads.
Yeah, we have before the ads, then.
I want to say I'm happy to see you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has nothing to do. It's just some weeks you got it, some weeks you don't.
Some weeks you don't need a taco before you fucking press record and you fuck everybody.
I promised, and this is a non-paid ad, but the people at Timbuktu,
Okay.
that bag, this new bag, I had old stinky bag, which was banned from the stash.
All right, as it should have been.
So I got this bag.
Wait, somebody sent the gift?
No, I paid for it.
Oh, okay.
But I just asked because I wanted it the next day, and it wasn't the way I ordered it and the timing and everything, I wasn't going to get it until after the weekend. So I asked them if they could please rush it. And if they did, I would mention them on the show.
Okay.
And they rushed it, and they got to me the next morning.
Nice. Why did
That's
you need
it.
a bag
You
overnight?
had that bag already.
No, I didn't have that bag. I bought that after the stinky bag fiasco.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. Well, you don't believe me? He doesn't believe the weirdest shit sometimes.
No, it's not that. Let's get out of here.
No way. We got ads to do.
All right, let's
This is
do
where
an
we're
ad
going to
then.
come alive.
It's ad time,
The
boys.
last fucking 40 minutes of ads.
No, we're not going 40-minute ads.
Yeah, I do want the ants to realize that anybody who follows us on Twitter at Tell 'em Steve Dave,
Right.
it's been requested and re-requested that I tweet links to sponsors,
Okay.
and I always say no
Okay.
because I don't fuck that, right? I was like, is a fucking 9-minute commercial not enough?
I mean, are we going to get paid more?
No,
Then no.
yeah. And people don't want. I know historically people don't like it. They don't want
Nah,
they
it's-
don't follow you to say, "Hey, go buy this shit" out of nowhere.
I will do it if it's not. If I find something that I enjoy in my life, I'll
Sure.
love supporting it and being like, this is. But it would be hard to take money to. Actually, you know what? I might have lied. I might have just sent something out the other day. I didn't get paid for. Anyway, fuck it. I'm all on focus. Let's keep going. Sorry.
Okay, so we got
I'll tell you
Hulu
what.
Plus and Nature Box.
Wait.
Which one first?
Hold on. I owe another apology to Loot Crate. Remember how I apologized?
Yes.
I owe another
Well,
apology.
you know what, though? I'll say this about you, Q.
Good.
You're a big enough man, and that is the sign of a good man
Oh, thank you, dude.
who is ready to step up and be like, I was wrong,
Yeah.
and I want to apologize.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes can't do that.
Yeah.
They'd rather like cut off their balls,
That's no way to go through life.
and they'd rather do anything but say that they were wrong.
Yeah.
Admit that they're wrong. It seems to be some sort of like sin to some dudes.
Yeah, I wonder. I think it's like a machismo thing that they can't do it.
And you got so much machismo,
Right.
You're oozing machismo, and
Sure.
you still
It's all over the floor.
you still are able to when you have made not really an error, but you spoke out of turn on Loot Crate.
I did, and I did apologize right away.
You did.
But then today when I got home, there was a Loot Crate box waiting for me, and every item in it was a delight.
Right?
Every item I used.
I tell you, Loot Crate's the best.
Yeah, and I said to myself, you know what? I gotta walk it. I gotta come in here again and give Loot Crate a free commercial.
But yeah, like Loot Crate doesn't even deal with us anymore. They
No.
still send us stuff, which that's a good sponsor.
That's a great sign. Everything I got in Loot Crate, and then one of the things I went on to eBay to see how much it's going for. And it was going for fucking pretty good. So thank you, Loot Crate, for sending.
And thank you,
stuff.
Hulu Plus.
Oh yeah, let's talk
Let's
about Hulu
move on to
Plus.
the next one. That's gonna be Hulu Plus.
There's going to be Hulu Plus in there.
Only kidding, Hulu Plus.
I was happy to see some ants got through to Hulu Plus. I saw their Twitter and somebody asked about the Tell 'em Steve Dave variety show.
Okay.
And they, of course, said it. I doubt they'll do it, but they said, like, we're always interested in hearing suggestions for content from our subscribers. We'll look into this, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for the call.
Well, I mean, maybe you should get your manager on that.
Yeah.
So contact Hulu Plus. See if they're legitimately interested.
Well, the first thing they're going to ask is, "What do you guys want to do?"
Oh, well, we can do anything. Tell them we could do anything.
They're gonna want.
Vaudeville.
All right, now we're starting to get more specific. Yeah, like we could come up with an idea and pitch it to them. I'd love to do that.
We've,
You know what we should
we've
do?
got an idea.
You know what we should do? We should see how the episode of Comic Book Men that I was on comes out.
It's premiering. That's the first episode. That's the lead off.
That's great.
I already know that for a fact.
Send that episode as proof of concept. Because it's kind of got a vaudevillian like vibe. It shows the three of us bouncing off each other. It's got all some specific roles. And just be like, hey, man, these guys.
These guys.
These guys. Somebody's going to jump on this. Do you want it to be you, Hulu Plus? Or you want to give it away? You want to watch Amazon take this shit and you left there with
Amazon's doing original programming too?
Amazon is. Netflix is. There's a lot of people.
Lots of people do.
A lot of people.
Hulu Plus, we feel like we want to bring it to them first,
Yeah,
right?
they're our
Yeah.
first choice.
Oh, Netflix never did anything for us.
Well, Hulu Plus might turn us down, so let's not shit on it.
Good point.
HuluPlus.com/TESDQ. $7.99 a month. 2 weeks for free. Watch TV when you want to watch it, not when old bossy fucking TV schedule tells you when to watch it. Mm-hmm. That's the best thing I think about TV now is you can watch it when you want it. Yeah. So many different platforms.
Yeah, I think eventually all TV is going to shift over to a pay model because...
Never.
No?
Never. Not in our lifetime, Q.
But who watches ads anymore?
Who watches commercials?
Yeah.
Oh,
well, if you DVR shit, you're forced to.
No, you just fast forward. You don't fast forward through commercials?
I'm not sorry, not DVR, but like on demand. Like Impractical Jokers might be one of them where like it says fast forward function may be disabled. So
they learn their lesson. They don't want people fast forwarding through the commercials.
Sure, but how do you get that? You pay for that in demand, right?
Yeah.
Pay. So they got you by the balls both ways.
Yeah.
They're making you pay for it and they're making you...
Yeah, they're making me sit there like an asshole.
Yeah. Because there's
Practical Jokers is worth it.
Thank you, buddy. Thanks, pal.
I'll sit there through some commercials so I can watch you guys.
All right. Thanks.
But Did you know that, like, I was in Walmart the other day buying a banana. And on the rack, about the size of... God, like so oversized, like the size of like a coffee table book, is the newest edition of TV Guide, and I didn't realize
they still print that?
TV Guide is still in print.
Crazy.
Now they can't.
And it's the size of like a regular magazine.
It's huge. Yeah, it's big. It's oversized now.
It used to just be listings, right? They don't. They can't do that anymore.
Listings are still in there.
How the fuck is that possible?
What do you think the
circulation?
What's the employment? How many people are employed by TV Guide? Do you think? How hard is that job to put listings in TV Guide at this point with so many different channels?
It's insane. That's crazy. We got to look.
What's the circulation on the TV Guide? Who needs a TV Guide to tell them what to watch anymore?
Didn't they? Q, could you move that away from your?
Why are you hearing stuff?
Yeah, hold it back. Like hold it. Yeah, that did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
so weird.
Yeah, because like mine does a little bit too.
All right, but you don't hear it over there.
No, it's okay.
TV Guide is a weekly American. Well, now they do celebrity interviews, gossip, film reviews. Did they always do that shit?
Yeah, in the back of TV Guide, there was always like interviews, gossip, and everything. There was like the back of it. That was the national part of the TV Guide. The regional part was all your channels, like your 4 channels that you had back in the 70s.
Wow.
I would love to know what the circulation rate is of the new TV Guide.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Why the fuck? Okay, here you go. TV Guide. Why is this all like...
Oh, wow. On June 26, 2014.
Pretty recent.
Open Gate Capital, who owns it, announced that TV Guide would undergo a major redesign beginning with the August 11th issue. So we're into it now.
Can you take your phone?
It's not my phone.
It was.
No way.
It was, I swear. When you moved your phone away from that, it stopped. Do it. Yeah.
Wow.
That's so weird.
I may have been doing it all the whole episode, though.
It's doing it again. What the fuck? There's too much electronics.
I don't get it.
Table. What? Like now it's not doing it.
All right.
At all.
Maybe if I put mine up.
I'll put my fucking iPad in that airplane.
Stopped it. Your phone's not doing it.
My phone's not doing it? I didn't think it was.
Weird.
But what about the August 11th?
Okay. It will.
This week's episode is for people who have absolutely nothing else to listen to.
Yeah, this is brutal.
The magazine will eliminate 14 pages of listings with the listings page. Oh God, who cares? All right, let's get
I got a circulation though. That's all I care about. Circulation.
Circulation. It says this was 2010. It was number 26 with 2.4 million copies.
Wow. That's a lot.
That's a ton, man. That means that they're making. It's got to be at least be a $5 magazine at this point.
That's crazy.
There's like $10 million a week. Or a month? Is it a monthly or is it a weekly still?
No, it was weekly.
Oh my! Holy shit! So that magazine's bringing in $520 million a year. Well, I know it's not all profit.
Right,
so let's even at that say it's $100 million. Wow! I spoke out. You know what? Just like Q.
It says Open Gate.
Yeah.
I can apologize, and I was wrong.
All right, man.
I want to apologize right now. Public apology to TV Guide.
TV Guide.
I'm sorry.
It says the. OpenGate became the magazine's 5th owner in just 10 years. Circulation was down from a peak of 20 million to about 3 million. And the deal didn't include the website tvguide.com or the TV Guide channel. The TV Guide channel is rough. Like when you're trying to like look for shit. Oh god,
it's always so
annoying.
slow.
It's some guy and some lady.
All right, so that's Hulu Plus.
Hulu Plus, yeah. Wow, poor Hulu Plus.
Come
Well, that's
on,
the
who
treatment
cares?
you're going to get Hulu Plus until you put our show on.
Right.
HuluPlus.com/TST. And then we got Old Nature Box, of course, Walt.
Oh, I love Nature Box. Why the fuck isn't Nature Box sending me anything? Do they not care?
I don't know. I don't know if they care. Let's ask.
You know, maybe if I had a fucking Nature Box in my hand on the drive down here, I wouldn't be like, I would be in a better mood.
You know what? That is the entire idea behind Nature Box.
Right.
Is that you're coming down here, you don't have time to stop. You're
No.
a fucking busy dude. So you're on the go. So why Nature Box? We need people, we need the ants to ask why Q does not have the spark he normally does. Right now we're blaming Nature Box until we investigate further. It could be a bloodborne disease.
I mean, Nature Box needs a.
to get to the doctor today.
They need like a spokesperson.
Right. BQ.
Right.
Well, all of us.
Oh, yeah.
You eat it. I won't eat it.
Oh, okay. I eat it. So yeah.
Well, they would look at me and they would be like,
Yeah, they don't want.
this
Yeah.
fat
Well, they're not
bastard.
gonna look at me and fucking think any different. So like I'm a paragon.
Too bad, Nature Box.
No, man,
Yeah.
you walked in here today.
Yeah.
All those like 50 to 60-year-old women were out of their minds.
Yeah, man, they were
They
slick.
were like, "Oh my
They
god!"
weren't. They were here for you guys.
No, they were going crazy when you walked through the door. You didn't hear them up there?
I thought that was for you guys.
No.
Yeah, their little son cared about us.
Yeah, but they were all.
Grandma's cared about you.
All right. Well, all right, Nature Box.
Right? You want to keep this? So I mean,
Sure. Hey, you know, you got to roll with your demographic. You can't control your demographic. You can
You could
only
try.
You could try, but like I'll take the grandmas. Fuck yeah.
Here you go. All right, Q. See if you think this will work.
All right.
I'm on TV.
You are?
I got a successful podcast going on. I'm fucking fat as hell. What happens if Nature Box takes me on as their spokesman? And I'm like, hey, I eat right and I eat Nature Box.
Like
and then I
Jared?
lose all this weight. Yeah, I'm like Jared.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, like I'm a paid spokesperson, man.
like Jared did with Subway.
Oh God, I hope I don't end up like that douche. But
Why?
because he's so dorky, he like.
It's fucking worth $15 million.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a
No.
He's worth $15 million.
You should pray to
I
end
hope
up
I'm
like
Jared
Jared.
someday. Why can't I be Jared?
I think, Brian, let's
15
say
million?
Q has gone on. Has stepped up and apologized today about his loot crate indiscretion.
Okay.
I have apologized to TV Guide. Will you right now apologize to Jared?
I feel like I have no choice but to apologize if I'm going to join the He-Man Club here. I just, you know what? I was like, what a fucking sack of shit when I saw him in, he was in this Troma movie and he's sitting under like a Subway sign. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't Troma.
Sharknado.
It was Sharknado.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he says something. Whatever his line was.
I don't know.
Well,
You told me about it. I didn't see
yeah,
it.
whatever his line was, like to promote Subway. That's the line he said.
Eat
And
fresh or some shit.
Yeah, I
Well,
was
he got
just like,
permission for them to do that, or is he now going? Now is he not a spokesman for them?
well, there
anymore?
was Subway shit everywhere, so I think Subway
okay.
must
He
have
probably bought into it.
sponsored it. Yeah, but I was just like, oh God, could you imagine? And if he has 15 million, why is he still doing that?
Maybe he's
shit?
under contract. Maybe he had to do it. Maybe it
Yeah.
was one of those things that like a forced.
I feel like Nature Box has to take a back seat to my curiosity about Jared right now.
No, come on. Let's get through this.
All right,
You're
all right.
torturing ants right now. This is worse than a magnifying glass under the
That's
sun.
true. Yeah.
We should entitle this episode either "We're Sorry" or "Magnifying Glass."
Yeah.
Like
okay.
no, like ants under a magnifying glass. How about that?
Yeah, that's all right.
These are the days of your life.
Yeah, I wish we had a big reveal we could do to make it
All this
worth
other
it for
shit, or-
anybody who stuck through this episode. Like, was there anything?
I was going to say if you went to naturebox.com/TESD, you get 50% off your first month's box and free shipping.
I'm gonna say that.
Is that the big reveal?
No,
of it?
how about this?
Okay.
The guy in Tusk is Johnny Depp.
Tell him, Steve Dave.
know what's behind the rock. Summer swings on robin's wings, and they are haunted by the flock. Now walk with me up this hill, it's lonely path so bare. Feel the breeze rush through the trees as you brush your hand through your angel hair. Shade of comfort brown and green. So blanket sings of secret things and places never seen. While the man stands close by watching us, all rest not so far. These are words that can't be heard upon our getaway car.
How about this?
We should just say
the big reveal.
Yeah.
Or like people who stuck through it.
Yeah.
Maybe Jay Sarge will knock off 2%.
Right. So 6 cents. Is that right?
What a random fucking percent.
Because I wanted to take a bath. Maybe Jay Sarge will knock off 2%.
He's like, he gets his orders in the notes. He's like, wait, what does this mean? What are they even talking about? 2%.
What's 2% of $3?
I think it's 6 cents. Isn't it?
Well, maybe Jay Sarge will knock. Maybe it'll be $2.94 for a limited time.
Yeah.
Can you do that, Jay Sarge?
Put a thunderclap in there, Declan.
This has been a production of Smodco Internet Radio. Sir, only at smodcast.com.